Hello, good day to you, Andy, and this is Talkin Really. And I have actually reported on this story before, when it first happened a little while ago, and I noticed that it's come up again. This is the DNR notices for patients with learning difficulties. It's in The Guardian, so of course it must be true. The shocking discrimination is highlighted by MenCap. People with learning disabilities have been given do not resuscitate orders during the second wave of the pandemic, in spite of widespread condemnation of the practice last year and urgent investigation by the Care Watchdog. MenCap said that it had received reports in January from people with learning disabilities that they had been told that they would not be resuscitated if they were taken ill with COVID-19. The CQC said in December that inappropriate DNR had caused potentially avoidable deaths last year. DNRs are actually for people who are too frail to benefit from CPR, but MenCap said some seem to have been issued for people simply because they have a learning disability. The CQC is due to publish a report on this within weeks. This disclosure came as campaigners put growing pressure on ministers to reconsider a decision not to give people with learning disabilities priority for vaccination. There is growing evidence that even with those with a mild disability are more likely to die if they contract the virus. Although some people with Down syndrome were in one of 4 groups, the government promised would be offered the vaccine by tomorrow. Many were classified lower categories of need and are still waiting. NHS released figures last week showing that in 5 weeks since the third lockdown began, the COVID accounted for 65% of deaths of people with learning disabilities. Figures from the ONS showed that the rate for the general population was 39%. Throughout the pandemic, many people with a learning disability have faced shocking discrimination and obstacles to accessing health care, with inappropriate DNR notices put on their files and cuts made to their social care support. It's unacceptable that within a group of people hit so hard by the pandemic and who are even before COVID died on average over 20 years younger than the general population, many are left feeling scared and wondering why they have been left out. People with learning disabilities also get a raw deal from the health services. Fewer than 2 in 5 live until they are 65. So this is a second time that we've had to report this story. The DNR notices are being put on people when they are basically inappropriate. And we know it's a targeted thing because the majority of people in this country who have a disability have been subjected to this sort of thing from the government for a long time. So it shouldn't be any surprise. However, it's been obviously highlighted once. You would think that they wouldn't do it again, but they have. Anyway, have a good day. I'll catch you next video. Bye for now.